guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a review of the Flower of Life Wisdom of Ashtar Oracle. So this is by Denise Jarvie, and it took me a little while to get this. I actually received one of these cards before, not the whole deck, just the card, in my moon box. I can't remember what month it was. And then later on I had actually seen this deck in a store, and I was like, maybe, and then I went to a different store. I saw the deck again. I was like, well, maybe the deck is kind of stalking me. So I went ahead and got it, and I'm so glad I did, because it's a beautiful deck. It's great for daily draws. I like to use it along with my tarot spread, sometimes as like, one oracle card up at the top, but sometimes I put it along with my cards. So this is published by Blue Angel, and I'll get up in there so you guys can see. Beautiful box. And you can kind of see that a little bit glossy lettering. And then we have the backing, which has some of the cards. And in nice Blue Angel fashion, we have our gorgeous box. And it has this beautiful, happy sunshine yellow inside. Okay, so let's move this off to the side. And before we take a look at the cards, let's have a look at the guidebook. Okay, so going inside, it's 2014. It gives you a brief introduction of how these cards came about, what is, Ashtar, the wisdom of Ashtar, what is that, where did the author get this idea from, what is the flower of life symbol, and so on, and then here's again more information about Ashtar, what is that, how you could use the cards. Of course, with any card deck you use them however you wish, but she gives some suggestions here. Okay, and then there's a couple of spreads for you, and that is it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the cards themselves first. So you can tell that they're really glossy. They're pretty stiff. So they got some nice bend to them though, so they're okay for rough shuffles, and they're big, but they're not so big, that I can't shuffle them appropriately. So I would say your standard oracle size. So on one side, you're going to have all these lovely images, these beautiful photographic images that have been kind of photoshopped and whatnot, and then you have on your other side a word and some information that goes along with that picture. Now you choose to use these however you wish. Sometimes if I'm doing daily draws, I will look at what the backing says and kind of meditate on that and place it next to my nightstand, or on my nightstand, which is kind of where I place my daily draws. Or sometimes I just go off of what my intuition is saying about the picture, what am I feeling, what kind of pathos is coming from this image. And so I don't know, I switch back and forth on how I want to use the deck. So, again, you use it however you guys wish. So let's take a look at all the beautiful images. I won't really go through the backings. You can tell they're all sorts of colors here, just because there's a lot to read. So since I love to fill the internet with beautiful, gorgeous images, that's what I'm going to do here. And so remember, with any of these reviews, it's not to get you to go out and buy these decks at all. But for me, being a photographer, that being one of my side jobs, I love just images, looking at images. That's why I love doing cutouts from magazines and just making, books full of collages. That's just my thing. So if you enjoy beautiful images, you've come into the right place. I love it's a mixture of macro photography, a lot of bokeh, a lot of softened images. And somewhat in the, I don't know, like from going into spring type color saturation. Well, I guess some of those are kind of fall, so maybe fall and spring. It's just so pretty. I'm like getting lost in the images. So I'm not gonna bore you with chit chat. Do the Steve Madden action. I really love this one. I think that was one I pulled the other day, by the way. All right. Oh, this was the card that I got in my moon box that prompted me to go out and eventually get this deck, or at least think about getting this deck. Okay. So what I'm going to do is give them a shuffle, just so you guys can see what that looks like. Whoops. And they are kind of big, so you have to just be a little bit more careful when you shuffle. And I'm going to pull, let's do 3 cards, just so you can see what that would look like aesthetically. And there you go. All right, so if you guys have this deck and you just want to leave a comment, you know, how you work with it, how it works with you, just let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions for me, then you can leave that in the comment section below as well. And if, you know, when you're going to book a reading with me, if you want to have this deck used specifically, just let me know upon booking. Also, just to let you guys know that in my shop until the end of October, which we're getting close to now, there is still 20% off in my shop on all jewelry and readings. Just use the coupon code SPOOKYKITTEN. All right, so that's it from me. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. All right, peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out!